Welcome, friends. My name is Avinash Gorakshakar, and I welcome all of you to another interesting episode of Konexio High Flyers. Friends, as all of you are aware, these episodes help us understand existing and new companies which operate in the emerging market space. And we make it a point to talk to the promoters and the top managements of such companies so that all of us can understand these companies in a much better manner. We speak to the top management promoters, which helps us understand their business model, their growth journey, their future growth plans. And in this process, a lot of valuable information is exchanged by the top management and promoters to us, which helps all our investors to take a very conscious investment call. And friends, today we are going to talk about another interesting company which is already listed on the capital market and which is making a rights issue. The company's name is Mangalam Industrial Finance Limited. And I have the privilege of having Mr. Venkat Ramana Revuru, who is the chairman and managing director. Mr. Venkat, it's a pleasure to host you. Thank you very much for your time. And I'm quite sure, sir, in this small interview, we'll be able to understand your company's operations in a much better way.
Thank you so much. I'm honored to be here and part of this program. I'm very glad for this.
Uh, Mr. Venkat, first question, which is very elementary. If you could tell us something about our company, what is the main operation of our company? What are the various business areas we do? And a little bit about our journey, because I was reading about your company. It's a very old business which you run. So, sir, if you could tell us about the business journey, was it started by you or was it started by your father? Is it a first generation business? Kindly tell us.
Uh, See, to be honest with you, if you see the company lifespan, it is more than 40 plus years. So that would be very glad and one of the oldest NBFC company in the market. And being a listed company, we can fletch the market also. We can earn the market. We can grow the market. That is separately different aspect. When it comes to the journey, the management we took over around 4 or 5 years before, and before that, the management board was old. The moment we took over the things, then drastic changes had happened in the management and the operations wise and the financial growth wise also.
No, understood. But sir, if you can tell us, what are the kind of profile of customers the company deals with? Because since you all are in the NBFC business, if you could give us some flavor at what are the kind of type of customers we deal, what are the kind of sectors we have financed up till
Yeah.
now, what has been the kind of progress update? If you could please share us some inputs on this, please.
So in case of the development, so see, as every NBFC would have only two aspects. One is the lending and another one is borrowing. These two things only the major mottos for the any NBFC business. Okay. So in our case, our major clients, or we could say the customers, we could say divide into two parameters. One is green energy, that means electric vehicles. So one is that one of the best part at present scenario. Why? Because the whole world and especially India is looking for the green energy kind of things. Okay, there we are focusing more and we are encouraging those customers who can avail the loans from us. The second one is the white goods, that is called the customer durables, consumer electronics. That is another part where everybody would be required. That is the second wing. As of now, it has not started. That is in the second wing, which is going to start very soon. So consumer electronics, these two things are the innovative things. And if you could see the market, in case of consumer electronics, only very few companies are offering the loans, so not much. Okay, so only Bajaj Finance or else IDFC. The IDFC also very recently started. And in case of the electric vehicles, like green energy, so there is a lot of scope to grow here. So that is two sectors which we had been selected. So this is one. And in case of the performance wise, if you see the last 4 years performance, we are consistently growing it. So last year growth also, but we started very early. That means very recently we started our journey. But during the period of 3 4 years itself, we have shown very good returns in the market. When you are talking about the future vision, what is the aspect which will be playing a vital role in the market? That we have to analyze that. See, Indian economy, everybody would be calculating on GDP growth. So the GDP, as per my analysis, would be decided into three parameters. One is so manufacturing sector, second one is infrastructure development, the third one is the financial services. Whereas we are strong in the financial services, if you see our management board also, everybody would be expert and we are having the focused experience, and we will be confidently saying that the company will have the future very, very positively. Okay, so then the third one is like so we are planning to encourage even the MSME sector also, but that takes little time. So every MSME, even microfinance, micro entrepreneurs and small entrepreneurs would not avail the loan just like that. So if government also might take little time to encourage those people, and even some of the people would not know where to go and what to get it. So we are trying to conduct the workshops to those people to get or avail the loans from Mangalam. So through this, either we can be in the market or else we can encourage the economy of the country. This is what my intention. So growing by individual is different, growing with the team is entirely different. We are always focusing to grow with the team, not by individual. That is what my intention.
No, understood. Mr. Venkat, tell me one thing, that currently what is our distribution marketing kind of network? You plan to cater to electric vehicles, consumer appliances, a lot of other sectors which you said are growing. What is the distribution network which Mangalam currently has as of now?
See, at present we have one of the major channel partner as Ward Wizard Innovations and Mobility Limited, where their growth is very nice, and we are focusing for the electric vehicles only at present scenario. This is he is one of the major player in the market. So the Joy is a brand where we are focusing, or we are funding much into that. So that is one company, and we are spreading the see. We may started very late, but we are focusing very carefully. We do not want to spend the money just like that, because every rupee is the public money. We can't spend the money just like that. We can't invest. We can't give the money just like that.
Okay, so basically, electric vehicle, that is the Joy vehicle, which is made by these wards and wizards, that is going to be the main product you all will finance, right?
As of now, that is one, and we are looking for other companies also. In case of southern market, if you come to South India, there are so many companies that are approaching us, but we are looking the financial status of the organizations. If the financial
Okay.
status is well and good, this definitely we will go for them. It is not like we are going only for one particular company or one particular field. We never have that kind of thought. It depends on the repayable capacity and existency of the market stake. So apart from all, so what is the market capture in the EV sector? That is another point we will always think about it.
No, understood. Mr. Venkat, now since you mentioned about the southern market, will our focus be largely be first on the southern market and then remaining parts of India, or do you feel that pan India we can grow if you get a good kind of a
Slowly,
business?
slowly. See, we do have the plans to grow pan India level. We are plan. It might take little time. So because as you know that we have to get the approval, and even sourcing the funds also very much important. So NBFC would generate the money and would earn the money. These two are the major parts. Okay, it's not so easy. Pan India
Right.
level business can be done, but might take little time.
Okay. No, understood. Okay, now, Mr. Venkat, let's keep the numbers little aside. Now, since you are planning to, get aggressive on the electric vehicle side, the consumer appliances side, and plus you have some business relationships although already in place. Tell us what is the key differentiator. See, because there are many NBFC companies. We have been there for almost 40 years, as you said. But what is the key differentiator which we offer to our customers, apart from the interest rate part? What are the other aspects which you try to add value to the customer? If you could tell us two three qualitative points.
See, every financial NBFC companies or financial services depends on the growth, sir. First of all, we should follow the RBI rules. It is not about what best we are in the market. Are we following the rules and regulations properly or not? This is one thing I just want to tell. Why? Because when we are strong in case of legality, then only we can survive in the market. The second one, best part, I could say that service is the best. The customer need not worry about the paperwork, worry about the service, how long I can wait to get the money. That kind of thing should not be there in the market. We are trying to come up with a mobile app as well, where where anybody can log into the website and they can apply for the loan. They can avail it instantly. The eligibility will come first. The first of all, major problem here is the customer, anybody, whoever looking for the loan, he will always depends on the eligibility. May I get the loan or not? That clarification, no bank will come. So first of all, they will take the documents, they will look at the CIBIL score, they will look at the repayment, then again the process scrutiny should happen, processing should happen. End of the day, they might say that, sorry, your eligibility is no, might come down, or else you are not eligible. Your CIBIL score is very low. But we are trying to reduce the span of that. So let us have clear picture, transparency of the work, and reduce the time span. The consumer or customer should not wait to know the eligibility. That is the best part. If I'm not able to give, no problem. He can approach to someone else, XYZ. So many people would be there in the market. I would not be the best, but I want to give the best service.
So,
Is what my
no, no,
intention.
understood. Mr. Venkat, tell me one thing. How many employees do we have in the company, specifically on the marketing side? And typically, sir, what would be our asset quality? Because NBFC, as you rightly mentioned, controlling risk is very important. So, if you could give us some idea about the asset quality number and obviously the number of employees, which can give us a better flavor of your company.
Sorry, number of employees and asset quality would not decide the company promotions and things. But the things are what is the quality of the work that decides if the company is good or bad. Okay, so if I recruit 1,000 number of employees today, that 1,000 number of employees cannot give the 1,000% assurance for the returns. That is not the intention. Even one employee is there easy giving the 100% commitment, 100% result, 100% business or not. That is the constraint here. So number of people might be there less, might be like 25 to 30 members as of now, whereas we are operating only for very few locations. We haven't spread the market completely, but our 30 members, I'm not talking about the top management. I'm not talking about the company secretary who might be associate, who would be taking care of things, who are the board of directors, who are the chief financial officer. I'm not talking about it. I'm talking about the bottom level employees who might be there 30 plus employees. Those are dedicated to the management. Their commitment is towards the success of the company.
Okay, understood. I think the point taken. Sir, now let's talk about your financial performance. I think I was just seeing your numbers for FY25. Good performance, sir. We just want to understand, sir, what was the major reason for the sharp improvement in the profitability? If you compare this profitability to last year, current year profitability has jumped significantly. So, any specific reason, sir, why the numbers have
No,
improved on the bottom line?
we had focused much on EV market, so we provided much loans on that. That is the one reason. That is why I said, so one sector we already clear about the EV market, green energy. The second, we want to spread even a better way means we should come into the white goods also. So that is another thing. So these two
Okay.
things will parallelly run, then we will have even much better results in future.
Okay. Fine, understood. Sir, tell us something about your forthcoming rights issue. I think that is the most important question for this interview. What is the purpose of this rights issue, and how much money are you raising, from shareholders?
Sir, what is the money that I can explain later? But the money will be going to utilize only for the at present EV market only. The green energy only we are focused at present, as I was discussed with you. That is one thing. And apart from that, we are looking for the white energy. That means the white goods. But white goods has not come into the picture as of now. Consumer electronics, we haven't focused. That is there. But it depends on the funds availability only. We do the diversification, and in fact we were not doing any diversification which is into the lead to the speculations kind of things like real estate and all. So we have taken only two sectors. One is majorly into the EV sector, the second one is the consumer electronics. As of now, this is only the schedule.
No, no, because see, the amount of the rights issue is also important. I think your rights issue document says about 40-45 crores you're going to raise.
Yes, 50
I
crores.
was wanting to ask
50
you
crores.
that now
The
since you're
tentative figure was 50 crore. That is what the expected figure.
yeah, I understood. Acha, now tell me one thing, sir. In the last few years, you said last 3-4 years performance has been reasonably steady. We find that there are some carry forward losses which the company has got. So now, can we expect that once the rights issue is over, you get the money, business starts flowing from the
Definitely,
new sector
definitely,
into
definitely. Once we get the money, definitely the growth will happen. The losses, whatever happened in the previous, that will be recovered. Apart from that, we will have good visionary things to go forward as well. So that is the intention to come up with the right issues. See, this is the only scope also to get it as of now.
no, no, understood. See, because whatever is factual, I was asking you because there is a
Yes, yes,
carry
yes.
forward loss.
You are absolutely right. You are absolutely right. There is no doubt about it. Even the funds, whatever we are going to utilize, to come up with a good returns only. This is completely assurance given to the stakeholders. The money, the dividend, whatever is belongs to the stakeholders.
So that is fine. Tell me, sir, any kind of guidance or target which you can share, because you are going to raise almost 45-50 crores. Hopefully, this money comes to you. Then I think I'm definitely sure the balance sheet will improve and growth will definitely happen because finance has got its own kind of, multiplier implications. So can we expect that for FY26 and 27, these can be substantially better years for the shareholders?
Definitely. So this is the only one factor will decides. Apart from that, the sectors where we are expanding, as I was already told you, we are expanding the business in southern part also. Definitely, we'll have good scope to get good business.
Okay. And sir, last question, which is very important. Now, of course, the rights issue will be successful, but typically, sir, in our business, what is the most important risk? Since you all are in this business for more than 4 decades, and you all understand the NBFC business better, sir, what is the most important risk in our business? Is it client profiling, or is it the sector on which you take a call? What is the most important risk which you monitor every day in the business?
Sir, this risk will be there every financial sector. Okay, major risk is not this. Major risk is minimization of the NPA. That is the major risk. So that we have to come up, we have to overcome that. So in case of customer parameters, we look into the all documentations as per the RBI guidelines. Either it might be KYC documents or financial status or existing loan track record, loan statements, and any kind of co-applicant status as well. These all things we will follow it. Apart from that, we will look into the civil also. In case of civil, again, existing loan, any check bounces, any kind of default cases, even credit card bounces, these all things we will manage it. But the risk factor is warrant, what I can say, that repayment track. The second one is maintain in my concern, I would not look at the individual basis. I might look at the total company wise. The total company wise, two parameters I will look at. One is the maximization of the business, the second one is minimization of the NPA. So that is the one thing where which one I have to maintain it properly. Then only every investor will believe that. That is the motto of the investor.
So anyway, sir, it was nice talking to you, and best wishes for your rights issue, sir. I hope that the rights issue is successful and you get the money and company comes back on the track. So, sir, it was a pleasure to talk to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thanks a lot.